Today's Talk of the Town is sponsored by Mileta.
Gosh, I'm so hungry. I can't wait to eat.
I know, and I know how much you love your homemade pasta.
Yes, I do. And I know how much you love your fancy cocktails.
That's right. Oh, and look at this fabulous patio. Can't wait.
I know. Let's go. Well, we're very excited because Lee and I have come out to Mileta today. It is the restaurant here located at Fayette Mall in Lexington. And with us, we have the partners and owners of Mileta. We have Alex Green, he's the executive chef, and we have Dallas Rose, who is the proprietor of this beautiful restaurant. Thanks for having us out.
Thanks for being here.
So we've been wanting to come here for a long time, but it's hard to get a reservation. I think we need to know somebody.
Now you do.
Now we do. So we are going to be coming here for dinner very soon, but we want to come out and talk to you all about the restaurant, how you all got started, and what brought you all together. So
Sure.
You want to start, Dallas?
Sure. So I'm born and raised here in Lexington, actually very close to the restaurant here. Grew up working in restaurants in high school and college. Got out of the business for a while after college, but felt drawn to open a restaurant and just couldn't shake the feeling. So had been working on this idea for the last 7 or 8 years, and finally was able to put the band together. Found Alex, my partner here. We opened last November, so I'm coming up on a year now. But really just wanted to open something special in my hometown, in my backyard. And there's a ton of talent here in Lexington, and I felt like the dining scene is growing and is getting better, but there was a lot of young talent here that was not being highlighted, and I think some room in the market for folks to come in and do something ambitious, and that's what we tried to do. And so far the response has been great. I think our food's delicious. People have really enjoyed it. And,
Yeah, people are raving about it.
So now we're just trying to cook the most delicious food we can and throw a party every night and deliver world-class food in an unstuffy atmosphere and have fun with it. So so far so good.
So far
Well,
so good.
the atmosphere is gorgeous, and we'll talk a little bit about that in a minute. But Alex, talk about your Kentucky roots and how you got started.
Yeah, I'm from small town in far west Kentucky, Mayfield, Graves County, just south of Paducah. More people know Paducah. Graduated college from Murray State, moved to New York for culinary school. Left, moved to New Orleans, went back to New York, and then back to New Orleans. It's a lot of driving. But then ended up in Memphis, Tennessee. And then the pandemic, my wife and I decided to move back to Kentucky to be closer to family. So we moved to Kentucky and back to Lexington in 2021. And then after a couple of years, a mutual chef friend of Dallas and I's introduced us. He had this idea for Mileta, or just a nice restaurant in general, and thought we would be a good match for each other. And the rest is history.
Yeah.
So.
Well, talk to us about the name itself. Where did that come from?
Sure. It's a Serbian name. I'm part Serbian, and it means gracious, which we thought was a beautiful name for a restaurant, and kind of how we think about hospitality and what we want people to think of us as. And then the name, my great-grandfather's name was Mile, and my youngest daughter's name is Mila, so it's kind of a mashup and a nod to both the past and the future a little bit. So both, the alliteration with the names and the meaning was kind of felt like the right fit.
Yeah, it's very sweet.
And it's how we wanted to approach hospitality in general.
Yeah.
Gracious. Yeah.
So.
Which I love that vibe.
Yeah.
And how, in the decor, like we're back to the decor now, it's stunning, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
You had a part in this with your wife, you said?
Yes. Yeah. Myself, my wife, my sister. In a previous life, before I got back in the restaurant business, I was on the road a bunch and eating and staying at good hotels and great restaurants, and just saw beautiful design and was exposed to a bunch of that, and just kind of during this period, I knew I wanted to open a restaurant again, so I kind of used it as R&D and just try to pick what I liked and what I didn't like, and take little tidbits from everywhere I went, and try to implement it here, and just build the room that we wanted to throw a party in. So.
Well, it looks fantastic, and I'm noticing lots of different areas of the restaurant. Talk to us about the different ways that people can experience Mileta.
Sure. So obviously the main dining room right behind me, we've got a big bar in the middle of the room that's 24 seats. That's first come, first serve. So if you want to pop in, obviously we encourage reservations on Friday or Saturday, but that's generally, if you want to pop in, you can grab a seat there, and that's full service. We've got a lounge here, which we're sitting in, that can seat about 20. If you want to come and just have a cocktail or a small bite while you're waiting. Over here is our pasta room, so all the production for the restaurant happens in there. As it relates to pasta, we've got a 10 top in there. We can seat 12 or 13 if we really cram them in there, but we seat that twice a night. The pasta maker's in there making pasta while you're having dinner, so it's kind of a fun,
handmade
fun
pasta
experience.
right next to you
Kinda
where you're
cool
eating.
and
That's amazing.
Unique to us. And then we've got another private room. Yeah, performance art. We've got another private room called the Rose Room, which can accommodate 40 or so. We've done rehearsal dinners in there, celebrations of life, you know, baby showers, birthday dinners, kind of whatever you want. We can do, you know, set menu. We can do a custom dinner, kind of. There's not really another room like that in Lexington that I know of where you can do a fully custom dinner.
And his own private bar.
And we've run it from time to time as a little pop-up speakeasy where if we've got some cocktails that we're working on, we'll do them in there on a Friday or Saturday night. And,
how fun.
But yeah, so a bunch of different ways, you know, holiday parties, anywhere from 5 people to 50 we can accommodate. But, you know, again, obviously the dining room it's very much turned into a date night spot. It's sexy and romantic in here. And so,
it really
you know,
is.
A lot of birthdays and anniversaries.
Come with 2 folks and feel comfortable, but, you know, we can certainly accommodate big parties too.
And then baby showers 9 months later.
Return customers.
We have one coming up soon.
Do you really? Oh, that's so exciting.
I got to make colored sprinkles for
Oh,
a good regular.
Yeah.